Welcome, tribe. You guys, this is the book club. Um, Really BTV book club. You guys, I've been wanting to do a book club for a really long time and just couldn't quite get it together. And so I decided 2021, I was just going to do it and make it happen. And so, welcome here. Welcome if you found me by accident, if you found me by happenstance, if you stumbled across me. I want to thank you and welcome and hope you subscribe and hope you join us. So, we're going to be starting our book club February 1st, which is, well, just, yeah, today, duh. 2020, and the book we're going to be reading is Indigo by Beverly Jenkins. Now, listen, let me tell you guys something about Indigo. I'm going to give you a little story about Indigo. I don't know if you guys remember, I'm a little old, but I don't know if you guys remember, they used to have these book clubs, and you could order books out of these book clubs, and they were romance novels or spies, or whatever it was you were into. You know, it was kind of like the Columbia House where you could order a certain number of books for a certain amount of money, and then after that, you pay for the book. And I was living in Greensboro, North Carolina at the time. I was in college. I would have been in college. And I was working at Babies R Us. And the lady who ran the back, who took care of our inventory and everything, she had one of these magazines that advertised books. And she was in one of the Book of the Month Club type situation. And I looked at it because I love to read. I've always been a reader. I've always loved to read. And so I looked at it and I saw... This isn't the original cover of Indigo. I'm gonna find the original cover and make it the book, make it the thumbnail. But for the first time in my life, and I've been reading Harlequin romance novels since my mother would let me read them in high school, right? I mean, before that, I was doing like Sweet Valley High and stuff like that. But for the first time in my life, I saw two black people on the front of a romance novel. I didn't know what the book was about. I didn't care what the book was about. I didn't know who Beverly Jenkins was at the time. All I knew was that for the first time in my life, I saw a black couple on the front of a romance novel, and I immediately said, "Can you please order this book for me? I will give you the money." And she did. But the added bonus was that I got the book and fell in love. I fell in love with the characters. I fell in love with the story. And I fell in love with Beverly Jenkins. And I have not missed a book since. I think I have read all of her books. I'm going to say I've read all of her books at least once. Most of them more than once. Every once in a while, I'll get in the mood, because I have them on my bookshelf. Every once in a while I'll get in the mood and I'll just pick one up. Because I say, I just feel like reading. Because the thing I love about Beverly Jenkins is that she has a knack for writing romance. But she also has a knack for giving you history. And her historical romances, which Indigo is a historical romance, her historical romances always give you history. I mean, whether you are a history buff or not, she sort of slides it in there on you, and before you know it, you done learned something, and you done got your little romance. I mean, the stories are always intriguing. The characters, I mean, the leading men, baby, they are always something that the imagination can give you this great description of. And her leading women are always strong women, opinionated women, loud women, groundbreaking women. She has stories about teachers and doctors and politicians and social activists, and so it's all there. If you have never read a Beverly Jenkins novel, I hope that you will join us on this journey through Indigo. Now, Indigo is not her first novel. I believe it's her second. Her first novel, although I don't remember the name of it right now, it totally escapes me, but I believe it's her first novel now. Somebody, if any Beverly Jenkins stands that fly through here, y'all will correct me. But I believe her first novel it wasn't Night Song, but I believe it was dealing with a school teacher and a member of the 54th Cavalry, one of the Buffalo Soldiers, I think. If I remember correctly. It don't even matter. So, Indigo. Indigo is the story of Hester Wyatt, who is a conductor on the Underground Railroad. So the story takes place prior to the Civil War. And I'm not going to tell you too much because I want you to read the book with us. But It deals with her story. We learned about her, and she encounters the Black Daniel. And we learn all about who the Black Daniel is and the Black Daniel's role in the Underground Railroad. And they embark upon an adventure together. So, join us. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I'll see you later.